Hi, I'm Roger Duffy. I would love to welcome you aboard this beautiful 2021 Cruisers Yachts 390 Express Cruiser. This is a one-owner boat with only 85 hours on it that has only been used on Lake Travis, a Central Texas freshwater lake. Step aboard with me and let's check her out. As we step on board this boat, you can tell that the owner keeps it very clean. At the back here, we've got some storage. And over here is where our shore power cords hook in. A few spare dock lines and things like that stored in here. And here's where we board the boat. It's got a nice walkthrough that allows you great access up here to the bow. We'll go up there later. And then you've got this beautiful U-shaped cockpit here that I would say comfortably has seating for 8 people. And then this table is actually a double width table that can go way wider, and it's great to sit at and play cards, serve meals, or just hang out. This seating right here is to the left side of the helm, and it's a good place to hang out and keep the driver company while the boat's underway. Also, this area is fully protected by the windshield, and you do have air conditioning in this part of the cockpit. So this is a very comfortable boat. Check out the helm here. Like I was saying on this, maybe these have, the boat only has 81.24 hours on the port engine and 85.4 on the starboard engine. It's also got a really nice Ray Marine screen here. I've got it over on the depth setting since we don't tend to get lost here on the lake, but there's also chart plotter and other capabilities here of this screen. You notice this boat is equipped with the Axius joystick steering. This is one of my favorite innovations in boating. It really makes things very easy for driving these boats. Basically, to maneuver at slow speeds, it's twist the top of the joystick to turn the boat, and then move the joystick forward, backwards, or sideways to just move the whole boat any direction you want. So docking and parking these boats is almost as easy as playing a video game. And something that's very unique here is this skyhook feature that's basically a GPS-based anchor. So when you press that button, it'll hold the boat still, which is great if you're waiting for a gas dock or going into a busy marina and you've got other boats coming in and out. It allows you to just hang out and wait without having to stress out over holding the boat steady. And then once the coast is clear, you take the skyhook off and head wherever you want to go. This is the captain's seat on this Cruisers Yachts 390 Express, It's wide enough for 2 people. The armrests come up and down. And it's got a flip-up bolster here, so you can sit on the seat or you can stand in front of it. And there is a flip-down footrest if somebody is a little more vertically challenged and they want to be able to sit up higher, or if they're sitting on the seat and they want their feet to be touching the ground. This boat is equipped with a pretty nice sound system. It's kicker stereo with some really good speakers here, and then a big subwoofer over here. And you may or may not have seen it from before, but you've got these big wet sounds, basically wakeboard boat speakers, so that when you're floating in the water or sitting on the dock, you can definitely hear what's going on with the stereo if you want to. And there are some separate controls up here that can make the stereo louder up on the bow, and it can turn up the bass on the subwoofer. So your inner teenager can rock out and have a great time at the lake, which is what we're all supposed to be doing at the lake, is having a good time. There is a whole lot that's going on with this back seating area that's not obvious when you first look at it. So the first thing that is an option is this whole part of the seating can move so that the boat goes from a side walk-through to a center walk-through. And I can't think of another boat that I've seen that actually does that. It's a really unique configuration, and that's actually one of the things I like the best about this boat. Then let's check out the table functionality. It goes down here to multiple heights, and you have to loosen these things and put some weight on it, and it'll drop like that. And then the upper one will do the same thing. Like that. And then these things pull out right here like this. And that gives you extra support. So then these cushions fill in, and then if you remember, this whole area closes in like that. So you got a big deluxe lounging area here, which is unlike any boat that I've seen at all, much less on a boat of this size. Another part of what converts on this cockpit is these backrests go down. So they're electrically activated. This is your cockpit galley area. It's really pretty cool. You got a small sink here, Kenyon grill, and then an isotherm refrigerator. So really great for entertaining and keeping the basically keeping traffic down out of the cabin. And one of the questions we get a lot on this grill is, hey, you got a grill up here under the hardtop. Doesn't that get all smoky and everything? No, it doesn't. The way this works is you've got the heating element here, and it gets recessed in this part of the grill. And so nothing drips on the heat source at all. And so this is a smokeless grill. And you probably saw under here, those are just your normal turkey basting pans. So those are easy to buy replacements for. So you don't really have to worry about clean up that much. Just take it out, throw it away, and put another one in there. When you're not using the cooktop and the sink, it comes with these inserts to be able to use this as counter space. Let's take a look down the cabin, see how it's laid out. The first thing I notice about the cabin here is that you've got big windows on either side of the V-berth, which let in a lot of natural light. It's a pretty cloudy, overcast day today, and I do have the lights on in here, but it feels pretty bright. And this area, this is a great seating area down here, and there is a TV over here on this side. And then, honestly, I haven't really figured out what you'd use this for. I'm trying to think, okay, is this like a bunk bed? Because these backrests right here, they actually flip up like that. So I get the idea that they're sort of made for a kid to sleep on. Let me know what you think about that. Here's the galley. So you got a dorm-sized refrigerator here that's got a little small freezer compartment, and then a Kenyan cooktop, sink, a trash can, and a little bit of other storage under here. And you know, this boat's only got 81 hours, but basically it's like nobody ever moved on to it. There's almost nothing on this boat in terms of personal effects. I don't think anybody's ever spent the night on it. I don't think the bathroom's been used that much. I'm pretty sure the microwave hasn't. All these cabinets are empty. Pretty cool. It's basically like getting a brand new boat, but not having to pay brand new boat price. Let's check out the bathroom. Got a nice free floating sink here, vacuum flush head, and then it does have a full dry shower here, and it really doesn't look to me like that's ever been used because it's still taped up. So you can be the first one to use a shower on this boat if you get it. This boat is equipped with a central vacuum cleaner. That's what this is right here. And I promise you that's never been used. You really wouldn't even know this area right back here is here, unless somebody told you, or you saw that there's a door there. But this is actually what I would consider to be the master stateroom. It's got a nice sized bed here that's never been slept on. I was the one that just installed the bedding here. TV down here. And you got a little sofa area right there. And again, some pretty nice natural light. These big windows in the side of the hull. Really cool design. Okay, let's check out the main distribution panel. This is at the back of the boat. So these are all your 12-volt systems. And so it controls everything that's battery powered. Then to basically shut everything off, you just hit those two. So what I like to do is I leave basically everything on, And then right when I'm leaving the boat, I just turn these two off. And so then all I have to do is come down, turn those two on. I got lights on and all that. And then this is your 120 volt. So this is what controls everything like your air conditioning and stove and refrigerators and things like that. And this boat has two shore power cords that come in twin 30 amp cords. There's your generator start stop, and your tank monitors, so that shows your water tank and your waste tank there. So everything you need to check out is right here. One reason I was so confident that the central vacuum cleaner hadn't been used is that all the hoses for it and everything are right here in this box. And this is a real nice cedar lined closet back here in the master that right now it's being used for your life jackets and some other stuff that would probably get put away when you move into this boat, and you might find other places to keep it. Checking out the bow area of this 2021 Cruisers Yachts 390 Express Cruiser. Got some Wet Sounds speakers here for your bow loungers, and then got a remote spotlight up here. These are your foot controls for the anchor. And then there's the anchor windlass. When I was looking at the anchor, I swear I don't even think that thing's ever been on the bottom. I doubt that this boat's ever been anchored. Let's check out the top of the hardtop. Okay, so this boat does have Raymarine radar in addition to having charting function and depth finder. And then something I probably should have pointed out when we were looking in the cockpit area, but it looks like we have an opening hatch here in the hardtop. So I think what happens is this front section opens up and this becomes a sunroof. Here's a view of the forward sun pad with the cover off of it. Got little drink holders built into the deck. So you got some flip up backrests here that make this area pretty versatile. It's a neat feature. Also, while we're up here, check out under here. See how it's all clean? This guy really keeps his boat clean. You gotta admire him for that. You can get back to the cockpit from either side of the bow area. So this skylight opens. This is super cool. So if it's a nice day, you want sunlight and breeze, you got it. I'm no mechanic, but everything down here looks pretty clean and put together well. Got your Westerbeek generator here. There's your batteries, halon system, battery switches, strainers down there. Everything looks like it's supposed to look down here. Looks real good to me. Let's take a walk down the starboard side of this boat. It's got the gray gel coat, super shiny, no scratches, no fading. Looking really good. And there's the anchor I was telling you about. See how that doesn't even look like it's ever been in the water? Let's walk the port side here. Same thing. No scratches, no fading. Love these windows on the side of the hull. Makes a big difference down inside. Makes the boat feel light. So there you go. The slips come with this great patio area. You can add your own furniture. And this is a golf cart friendly marina. You can drive a golf cart all the way down here. Okay, I'm Roger Duffy. I hope you've enjoyed this tour of this beautiful 2021 Cruisers Yachts 390 Express Cruiser. If this is a boat that you've got more interest in and would like to make an appointment to see it, please reach out to me at 512-750-8169. I feel like I've got a pretty good feel for the condition of the boat. Be happy to walk through it. If you're not in the local area, no problem. I'll come back out here and give you a FaceTime tour. Do anything we need to make this an easy purchase for you. Again, Roger Duffy, Next Level Marine, 512-750-8169. Hope you enjoyed the tour.